in a dreary Yankee prison, where a rebel soldier lay. By his side there stood a preacher, ere his soul should pass away. And he faintly whispered, "Parson," as he clutched him by the hand. "Oh, parson, tell me quickly, will my soul pass through the Southland?" Will my soul pass through the Southland, through old Virginia Grove? Will I see those hills of Georgia and the green fields of Alabama? Will I see that little church house where I pledged my heart and hand? Oh, parson, tell me quickly, will my soul pass through the Southland? Was for loving dear old Dixie in this dreary cell I lie. Was for loving dear old Dixie in this northern state I die. Will you see my little daughter? Will you make her understand? Oh, parson, tell me quickly, will my soul pass through the Southland? Oh, tell me quickly, will my soul pass through the sun?
Amen, 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 amen on that. Phenomenal singers, absolutely phenomenal singers. You know, what can I say about them? They are the Dixie Jubilee, mother, son, identical twin daughters. I come to you from my number 2 office. This is going to be a quickie as far as the broadcast goes. I just wanted to let you know that I've taken on additional challenges with the Southern Independence Association. It is a branch of the South. Their goal, amongst others, is the preservation of monuments, statues, paintings, murals, whatever the history of the South. That is what their goal is. and they are their numbers are growing. The membership is absolutely ballooning, and Mindy Esposito Hergert, who is a client of mine for Ancestry Genealogy, she is absolutely overwhelmed, and she has reached out to me to help her, and I am more than willing to help her do it. She's going to be sending me some equipment. She's going to be sending me all kinds of neat stuff. I'm going to be in charge of the newsletter. I'm going to be helping with the production of membership cards, and to mail them out to new and current membership. Like I said, she is overwhelmed. She is behind, and she's looking at close to 5,000 members. And I hope I don't see this, but I've seen other groups where they hit that 5,000 mark, and Facebook said, "That's it, you're cut off." I hope that does not happen here, because the South is on the rise again, and we will kick ass when it happens. Just look what President Donald Trump just did with Iran, and 3 bombs. I think he's going to bring them to the bargaining table. But good morning, William Grant. How you doing today, sir? I am just here on behalf of the Southern Independence Association to make the announcement that I have been given the title of newsletter editor. Mindy, who is one of the heads of the Southern Independence Association, she's also one of my clients for genealogy. For full disclosure there. And she is just overwhelmed with the amount of work that's come her way. And I have time on my hands besides doing my genealogy for my clients. So she has, with joy, has accepted my assistance in helping to mail out membership cards, to help with the newsletter, get that mailed out. So in the next few days, I expect to have a big delivery of stuff coming. And that's it. And so you'll be seeing that coming your way. So if you're not already a member of the Southern Independence Association, please sign up. Reach out to me or reach out to Mindy for acceptance into the group. Ask for an invite. It's a good group. I've never, ever hidden the fact that I was born a Yankee, to Yankee parents, to the Yankee state. I never, ever hidden the fact that my great grandfather fought for the Union at Gettysburg. And I guess the reason why I have embraced the South is because I believe that the South has many of the uh, 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 what's the word before? Many of the attributes of what I think a good person is: love of country, love of God, love of family, and so forth, and to protect all those above. Um, Sometimes I don't see that in the North, and I hate to say that. If you look at the various cities that right now they're in flames, it's just nuts. I doubt very much you find Southerners burning down cities for our enemies. I don't see it happening. So uh, I do have ancestors who fought for the South as well as for the North. I was able to find them, I'm proud of that heritage, and I just feel that uh, I don't know my love for the South just uh, when I was uh, uh, younger, I was leaning towards becoming a what's called a black bumper Mennonite. It's a Mennonite who uh, paints over anything that has chrome that's shiny with black paint. And they'd have other things, the big churchgoers. They tend to shy away from modern technology, things like that. But at the time, I was in the military. I was in the reserves, and when I found out that the Mennonites uh, uh, um, don't look at the military as someone else should, and they have their reasons. I understand that, but at the time they wanted me to lie to them, to their elders, that I was in the military, and I said, "Look, you want me to become a Mennonite, to live life like you guys do, but you want me to start out by lying to them? I can't do that. I won't do that. I'll never compromise my beliefs." Um, and then sometimes that gets me in trouble, with folks on Facebook broadcasts, and that's okay. I stand up for what I think is right, and if you don't agree with my beliefs, well, let's have a conversation. Let's not fight and argue and scream and yell and block and stuff like that. Let's bring it out one on one, have a conversation, and let's work out our differences. So soldiers in the South, uh, the mm, they have various groups, okay, and they all follow a different general from the Confederate Army, because they have different beliefs, different uh, ways of doing things, and that's okay, as long as at the end of the day they all come together as one big happy Southern family to fight and if necessary die for the South. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm just saying that when you look at the recreations of the war movies from like Gettysburg, and the Pickett's Charge. Holy smokes, that takes some guts. That takes honoring your general and following him to the very bitter end, and they did that. So, folks, I just want to come here. I just wanted to say that I'm going to be taking on new duties with the Southern Independence Association. No, it does not come with a rank. They don't make use of military hierarchy in that particular group. So I won't be using my, colonel uh, recognition in that group. Um, I do have the rank of colonel uh, with the uh, Carolina Grey Ghosts. Um, they brought me on board as their communications officer, so that kind of ties in with being the editor in chief for the Southern Independence Association, as communicator, you know, and that's one thing I hope I'm good at. Um, I did, and I do continue to pay $13 a month for my Microsoft Word membership. It allows me to make use of Microsoft programs, which will probably come in good use over the next several days and weeks and months ahead. Um, William Grant, if you're still here, still watching, did you have any questions, any conversation you want to bring into this broadcast before I bring it to an end? Ba-bum-bum-bum. And I understand too, folks. This was an unannounced broadcast. I tend to do that. I just kind of like jump in there, So I never really expect people to, oh, it's Randy. Just go listen, watch him. I understand that. Uh, as long as they watch the after show, I'm happy with that. And again, this was not supposed to be some big, ooh, look at this kind of broadcast. It's just a introduction of myself. I'm not sure if you can really see it too well, but I have my membership card. I can't really point to it. Whee! Where's it? There we go. And there's my letter of membership. Um, one of these days, I'll get some shirts with the appropriate patches on, as well as a uniform for my rank. Um, just good luck. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Uh, I know sometimes folks think, "Oh, you're taking on too much responsibility." Well, it keeps me out of trouble, especially on days like today. It's supposed to be 105 degrees here in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. 105, 105. That is hot. So I'm going to be spending my time inside with the air conditioner running. Hopefully, it doesn't overheat itself and turn off. Um, but William, so thank you for that. So, folks, if there's nobody else going to jump on here, that's fine. It was just an introduction to my new responsibilities. Shout out to President Donald Trump for what he did overnight with the dropping of those MOABs on Iran. Hopefully, they get the hint. You don't mess around with Donald Trump. He has your address. He knows where you live. He knows where your girlfriends are. He knows where you eat. He knows where you lay your head at. So there is no way you're hiding from him and from our military. And for that, I give him big, big kudos. So, folks, if William, if you have no questions for me, I'm going to jump off here. It was just a quick check on this camera, on this computer in my 2.0 office. You'll see there are no flags behind me. I hope to get some banners from Mindy for the Southern Independent Association. So I'll have her banners behind me as a backdrop to represent for the SIA. Folks, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching the after show. This is Randy of All Roads Lead 'em Geology. This is also Randy, Colonel Randall Rhodes of the Carolina Gray Ghost, and now the new newsletter editor for the SIA, saying, have a great day. Enjoy your Sunday. Take care.